Left behind, the real story. Who is taken and who is left? According to the Left Behind movies, the saved are taken and the unsaved are left. Actually, it is the unsaved who are taken and the saved are left. How do we know? Just look at what Jesus said. Jesus used the worldwide flood in Noah's day to illustrate what would happen when he returns again. Notice in the following verses what Jesus said about those who are taken and those who are left. But as the days of Noah were, so also will the coming of the Son of Man be. For as in the days before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage, until the day that Noah entered the ark, and did not know until the flood came and took them all away. So also will the coming of the Son of Man be. For then 2 men will be in the field, one will be taken and the other left. 2 women will be grinding at the mill, one will be taken and the other left. Matthew 24:37-41. Who was taken away in the flood? The wicked, of course. Who was left? Only righteous Noah and his family. The ones who were taken in the flood were destroyed. They ate, they drank, they married wives, they were given in marriage, until the day that Noah entered the ark, and the flood came and destroyed them all. Luke 17:27. So he destroyed all living things which were on the face of the ground, both man and cattle, creeping thing and bird of the air. They were destroyed from the earth. Only Noah and those who were with him in the ark remained alive. Genesis 7:23. When his disciples asked him where they were taken, Jesus said they would be food for the birds. And they answered and said to him, "Where, Lord?" So he said to them, "Wherever the body is, there the eagles will be gathered together." Luke 17:37. The book of Revelation speaks about the great supper for the birds. Then I saw an angel standing in the sun, and he cried with a loud voice, saying to all the birds that fly in the midst of heaven, "Come and gather together for the supper of the great God, that you may eat the flesh of kings, the flesh of captains, the flesh of mighty men, the flesh of horses and those who sit on them, and the flesh of all people, free and slave, both small and great." Revelation 19:17-18. So the ones taken are destroyed and eaten by birds. What happens to the ones that remain? Only Noah and those who were with him in the ark remained alive. Genesis 7:23. 1 Thessalonians 4:16 and 17 says, "For the Lord himself will descend from heaven with a shout, with the voice of an archangel, and with the trumpet of God. And the dead in Christ will rise first. Then we who are alive and remain shall be caught up together with them in the clouds to meet the Lord in the air, and thus we shall always be with the Lord." Those who are taken are destroyed and eaten by birds. After that, those who are left, or remain, are caught up to meet the Lord in the air. There are two suppers in Revelation chapter 19, the marriage supper of the Lamb and the supper of the birds. Everyone alive when Christ returns will be at one of these two suppers. 2 Thessalonians 2, 8-12 says, "And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming, even him whose coming is after the working of Satan, with all power and signs and lying wonders, and with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they received not the love of the truth, that they might be saved. For this cause God shall send them strong delusion, that they should believe a lie, that they all might be damned who believed not the truth, but had pleasure in unrighteousness." The secret rapture, as commonly taught today, cannot be found in the Bible. When Jesus returns, it will not be a secret. Concerning this subject, Jesus said, "Take heed that no man deceive you." Matthew 24:4. Know for yourself. If you would like much more information about the history of the secret rapture or the truth about the second coming of Christ, go to www.3-angels-messages.org/rapture.asp.